Hey guys, what's another video today? We're in transfer news. Dad, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. We just thought we'd break up the monotony of the mid-season. Dan, before I go any further, I can't help but mention the passing of what can only be described as an Albion legend, the midfield dynamo who provided openings for Tony the Bomber Brown and, of course, the king himself, Jeff Astle. Condolences from our channel to certainly Bobby Hope, who unfortunately passed away at the ripe old age of 78 last Friday. But Dan, me and you didn't see him in action, but I can tell you now, he bagged 33 goals during 336 appearances for the lads, and he was part of the glory years, lifting the League Cup in '66 and also the FA Cup against Everton in '68, plus 7 caps for Scotland. So rest in peace, my mate. Rest in peace. So, on that note, Daniel, it gives me great pleasure to announce the signing of Big John Swift, age 26, from Reading. Started football in 2005, scored 11 goals last season. Number 10. So fingers crossed, more to follow. But what are you thinking?
For me, I feel like it's a good signing. I know Bruce said at the start of the window that it's going to be wheeling and dealing, getting those free transfers in. And even if the waves are pretty hard, we're a big club in the Championship, so I feel like we can deal with that. But John Swift is a good player. I think he was one of the top goal scorer for Reading.
Yeah, he was actually going through some of the vlogs that we've done when we were at Reading. That they actually singled him out for one of the players to watch. Although when we were on holiday recently, we were speaking to a Reading fan, weren't we? He said, "What did he say? Can you remember?"
He said something about he's good on his day, but when he's not, you can see, and the whole team goes missing.
Yeah, we've got a few of them already, Dan. So, am I disappointed to see Andy Carroll go? Yes, of course I am. But unfortunately, he's been hitting the headlines for the wrong reasons. So, just make you wonder there. Sam Johnson, yeah, a good servant. Did let us down. Could have done himself a bit better, but he hasn't seemed to. He hasn't signed for a club yet, has he?
No, he hasn't. I mean, God, I've got a question for all of you watching this video. Who would you like to see Albion bring in? Dad, who would you like to see Albion bring in? What position?
Lay my cards on the table. I think we do need another goalkeeper. I think we need another midfielder to accompany John Swift. I think that there's no doubt about it. Jack Livermore's been a good servant for the club, but I think there'll be his last season. So we need someone to replace him. My own verdict is, if you don't come up with the goods this season, then your mate Mo, he needs to sort himself out. I think that we do need another forward, Dan, and I think that we need another winger, and we certainly need another centre half. But you know, I'm not surprised other clubs haven't been knocking our door down to sign our players. But one thing I must say, Dan, before going any further, we need to mention the youngsters who not only lifted the cup recently, but also beat the Dingles, which was always nice. But shall I tell you something? I've learned from that. I don't know about you. I'm not going overboard. For me, it was the best game of the season. Summer Danny, it had everything, didn't it? It had passion, pride,
drama, you name it.
You name it. Penalties, drama, and success for once for the Albion.
Exactly.
But you know something. My message to Mr. Gawley and Mr. Bruce and all connected with the Albion: when you actually care and you show commitment and you give everything you physically and mentally have and pride in what you do, that's what happens. It made me feel so proud. That's how you do it. The best game of the season, and it was for the youngsters. So we know what we need to do. Next season's going to be hard. I'm a little bit worried that we haven't really bolstered that many people in this transfer window. And it's interesting what you say about throwing it open to our loyal fans. Oh, Dan, don't forget, we've got a massive, massive thank you to all concerned with taking the time to comment, subscribe, and like. What's the big announcement?
What is big announcement, Dad? Go for it. What is it?
We've achieved a milestone of 1,000 subscriptions, which to many people out there, it means nothing. But for us, we love the Albion. We love commenting. And you know what? It's part of our match day experience, and we're really chuffed to do that. And we're hoping to bring some more fun and games next season. But for now, Dan, I'm so pleased that everybody's taken the time to like and subscribe.
Yeah, it makes like they've done it.
Yeah, let's open this platform up to get people's views heard. If people come on, have a debate and have a chat, and we welcome it. But it's interesting now, Dan, because we've got the fixture list out next week. I'll
Yeah.
lay you money, and we've got a first away game of the season, a ridiculous kickoff against Norwich, which I don't mind. I welcome.
I want Sunderland, being honest with you. I would love to go.
Again, I don't mind. You know what the crazy thing is, though? If I'm
Go for
going to be really, really open with you, I don't miss the football. I miss the vlogs and the interaction with the Albion fans, the away fans. Got to say congratulations to our mates at Nottingham Forest, Dan.
Yes, we have indeed. Yeah. To be fair, they deserved it, didn't they? You got to be honest.
Yeah, that was the scene of our heaviest defeat. And I'll tell you what, the atmosphere that night was good. A bit disappointed for Darren Moore, didn't get through with Wednesday. Let's hope he gets another turn around. But Dan, sum up how you're feeling towards the new season.
Oh, I don't know what, I'm feeling optimistic. I know you always do, because, like, you know, it's with that tension, what's going to happen in the summer, who we're going to bring in, how we're going to start. But again, I think it's make or break at the start of the season for Bruce. If we don't get under the, you know, a good start to the season, he's going to be in a bit of a trouble, like all the Albion fans. We saw with Val, as soon as we went a couple of runs where we couldn't get some wins, they were on his back straight away. And I feel like, especially with the football that Bruce is playing at the moment, if we're not getting the results, then people are going to be on his back again, aren't they?
Yeah, you mentioned something really, really important there. I'd love to know what Steve Bruce is thinking now, in as much as he's got it all to do. If I was him, I'd have walked away, to be honest with you, because I reckon he's got probably 10 games, and if by 10 games the fruits of the labour aren't there, then I think we're in troubled waters. The players owe him a lot, Dan. I do think we're going to put too much expectation on Big Darrell up front. Whether he's injury prone, we haven't heard much about him, have we? Mm-hmm. But you know what? Am I confident? No. Am I optimistic? No. Am I looking forward to it? You bet I'm looking forward to it.
Same. The thing is, I want to carry on. You said a minute ago about the youngsters, right? Surely from that game against Wolves in the final, that they've given us a showcase of what they can do in the first team, maybe give them a couple of a chance.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Wouldn't it have been fascinating to have got all the squad together in one of the boxes, right? Get a camera on them and show, and Steve Bruce say, that's what you do. You know, if it's a 50-50 tackle, you go for it. And that Callum Robinson, you watch the way of them players, give nothing but their all. And I'll tell you that they would have been so embarrassed. Bearing in mind, Dan, Wolves come with a big pedigree, and they got some big money transfers there. And
you go Brenner, I'm pretty sure one of their right backs are 4 million worthy.
You know, something that stood out to me, Dan. They cared. They wanted it. And what you've just said there, if we can replicate that with the professional staff that we've got, then great. But you know something though, Dan, you no amount of money can give someone the attitude to get on that pitch and give everything. You know, it's make or break for the club. We have got massive changes, but we can't be too negative. The roller coaster ride after 10 victories with Big Val come to a shuddering halt. I don't want the players to start blaming the fans, but you know, so we're in it together.
Exactly.
We wipe the slate clean for the new season. I can't wait to see the new Albion stripped down. Have you heard much about it?
I have seen a couple of leagues. I can't tell if it's concepts, but I know somewhere like a bit like this one that I'm wearing from the past season, where it's a bit like a H in the middle. But it's going to be really interesting because I love the kits. Do you?
I can't. You know, so I'm getting really excited about the kit launch. There's big changes apparently. One thing I'm slightly disappointed about, and I don't want to be the Dick of Doom, is I can't believe that the Albion are still flogging all the old stuff, thinking that we're silly enough, knowing that there's a new kit coming. But I'm not going to slate the Albion too much. All I want, we're going to wipe the slate clean. I can't wait for next season. I can't wait to do the blogs. And I'll tell you something, Dan, I can't wait to see our boys in blue and white at the home of football. Exactly.
I mean, to finish off, it's going to be really interesting next season, isn't it? Well, the teams of Norwich, Watford, Burnley coming down. To be honest with you, Burnley, they look a bit, they've really star players like Tarkowski, Ben Mee. Most of the players will be there next season. Where could you, being honest with me, Dad, where could you see Albion finishing? Go on.
Honestly, all right. My heart says they'll go up automatically. My head says it's going to be a very tough season, plenty of twists and turns, and we'll just scrape the playoffs.
Yeah, I can see us. Hopefully, I think we'll scrape playoffs personally. I mean, a lot of people said. I mean, surprisingly, in the season overview, a lot of people said we'll be there or thereabout, weren't we? As Bruce would say.
Yeah, I know, but the trouble is, we know Albion buckle under pressure. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the scenario. Don't expect too much. Don't expect too much, but secretly expect the absolute best. So as always, the Lord's our shepherd, Dan, and pretty soon it's going to be
Showtime.
Showtime.
Guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to put it in the comment section if you want to see some different videos. You never know. And regards to the video, and see ya.